A couple of IndyCar drivers continue their recuperation from injuries suffered in crashes during the month of May in Indianapolis. This incident on the 25th lap of the 500 involved Kevin Cogan and Roberto Guerrero and sent Cogan to Methodist Hospital with multiple injuries. It also led to a disagreement between the two drivers as to who caused it. Our Derek Daly talked with Kevin.
The video only shows like 1/10 of the story because, you know, coming down the straightaway, him going side to side, and then at the last minute coming into the turn, going way out to the wall to the right to like let me through, I thought. And that's where the big mistake was, I guess.
You were fairly strong in your reaction against Guerrero, but I think,
well, you know,
one of the things
I wasn't so strong. I kind of felt like I wasn't so strong against Guerrero. Is this? I felt that here I am on morphine and Demerol for 5-6 days, you know, and just smashed in a million pieces, and I'm getting sort of hit below the belt saying that I caused an accident when it's my feeling that he caused the accident.
Kevin's broken right wrist, his arm, and his broken right femur will heal. But in the meantime, he hopes that something can be done to try and prevent similar injuries in the future.
I think the cars are well built, but all that has to happen is for CART and USAC or Speedway just to say, look, they have to be, they're too narrow now. They've got to be widened, and there has to be roll bars put in the sides. These tires come through without anything to stop them. They hit you in the head, the arm, the legs, whatever, the chest in my case, and the arm. Let's just eliminate that problem. Okay, so the cars are 3 or 4 inches wider. I don't think anybody's going to care, not a fan, not a driver. Nobody's going to care as long as everybody has to do it.
Kevin Cogan gets to go home to California this weekend to continue his recovery. Meanwhile, not too far from here in Greenfield, Indiana, we got a chance to catch up on the recovery of Mark Dismore. Mark, a rookie at the Speedway, was involved in this horrifying crash during practice at turn 4. After hitting the inside concrete, the car then struck the end of the pit wall. The engine and gearbox were ripped from the tub, which then overturned and slid to a stop in the pit area. Mark never lost consciousness during the ordeal, but his injuries will keep him out of racing for a long time. Last year's Toyota Atlantic West Coast champion, he looks at the wreck philosophically and has never really questioned why it happened.
No, not really. I never have said why me because, you know, you look around, you look at people that are born with birth defects or someone that gets cerebral palsy or a lot of things. And I've been lucky. I'm 34 years old. I've been healthy all my life. I was born and all my parts worked, and I could see and hear and talk and think for myself. And so no, I can't feel that way at all. I've got a good family. I've had my health all my life. So I've led a blessed life. So I can't. Why me? Never entered the picture.
Both Kevin and Mark find a great deal of strength in the tremendous support shown to them by the race fans.
It's amazing. I don't know if I'd have got this many cards and letters if I'd have won the race, you know. It's been unreal, and it does make a big difference. And it is amazing how much, you know, racing fans care about people that race. I'd like to say thanks to everyone that's done that and all the people that have called and left messages with my dad and stuff, and it makes a big difference.
The family unit is really very strong at the Dismore household. Without Mark's wife, Donna, his daughter, his son, his days will be very long. They help him now do things that you and I just take for granted.
My wife, she's rigged me up a shower. She attached a hose to our kitchen faucet and runs it outside on the patio and takes me out there and puts trash bags over my legs and my arm and shampoos me, just lathers me all up and hoses me off. You know, neighbors probably think we're nuts, but I'll tell you, after about 5 days, you're trying to get away from yourself. It gets pretty ripe, you know, and really nothing feels better than a shower, so it makes a big difference. It kind of rejuvenates me, but I'm just waiting for the day when I get all this plaster Paris off and I get to make all my parts move again.
And Derek has joined us now in our studios, and who better to speak of the long, hard recovery that both of these drivers face than you?
That's right, I've been there before. From Kevin's point of view, I think it's frustration as well as time. Frustration that he has to go through recuperation again. But Mark Dismore, I think he has an emotional injury also. A promising rookie, and his successful career was totally ripped away from him in the violence of the impact. His family will help him get over that. As regards the orthopedic injuries, he'll have long days. He'll think time passes very slowly, but believe me, it won't be long until he realizes just how fast time goes by. And time is a great healer.